Well, this segment takes me out to the Irwin Lake area, and we're going to watch a super loader pickup slash from the trees that have been trimmed out here. There's several piles there. This is a county unit that will do it in half the time. Take the slashes. Look at that. I'm a David Yagi, the Forest Fuels technician for the city of Big Bear Lake. And he's on the phone right now, so we're gonna chat with him and see what this does. This is really cool. This is the Sacramento County Fire Department. This is really cool. Normally on a regular chipper, now this will be taken to the county chipping area. We're going to visit that too in a little bit. But normally the portable chipper that goes around, it has a crew of about 2 or 3 on it, and what they do is they take it by hand, all of this slash, and put it in the chipper and chip it right then, and then it goes into a truck. But this does it so quick that they can make 2 loads in the same time that does 1 load on a chipper.
So what that means is if he does this to come and find
Get out the other pile.
Okay, we've moved down now. The truck's moved down, and this is the next pile. This truck just does the bigger piles, doesn't do the small slash piles. That's done by hand crews. But what this is this does not go to the chipper. This goes out to the transfer station at the former dump, and is put in a huge bin out there. And then once a month, this huge chipper comes out and puts all of it and chips it. And then it goes down to, usually down to Blythe at one of the electric generating plants. It's used for fuel to generate electricity. So see, it's just a round robin thing, which is really cool. We're gonna watch you pick this up. Now this pile back here, it's the big jaws just don't grab small things. So there'll be a crew come by here pretty soon when he gets it all done. They'll sweep it and put it in a truck and take it to the disposal area. Pretty cool, huh?
I'll start it, Ron.
Well, that's okay, Dave. Who we have here?
Hey, this is Captain Gary McCord from San Bernardino County Fire. It's part of our team this summer to provide the chipping service for people that need to create defensible space. And so what we're demonstrating today is this speed loader that we have when we have a pile that is kind of difficult to chip up and so forth. We have the opportunity to bring this new piece of equipment in and do the speed loading and then have that debris hauled away. So that's what we're here to demonstrate today, and Gary has been instrumental for the past several years of working with the people in the county area in Sugarloaf, and he's in charge of all the chipping operations for county fire throughout the mountaintop. So he's a very busy man.
Boy, he is.
and actually a great friend. And this summer has really been an excellent opportunity for all the fire agencies to work together to accomplish this, and we are busy. In the first month of operation of the Valley-wide chipping program this summer, we had 1,175 requests for service.
Oh, great.
So you can imagine, how do we accomplish that? If it wasn't for county fire helping us out almost on a daily basis, we couldn't get this done. So Gary, I do want to thank you for all the work that you've done over the years, because it's been great. And he lives right here in Big Bear Valley.
And it shows that a captain can go down and do any kind of job.
Yeah, his is specialized.
Yeah,
I'm just
cool.
assigned here for a while, but we're glad we can help people do the right thing and get the brush away from their houses, because it's not a good thing when we have to go on vegetation fires, and we have to do it quickly with bulldozers and things like that. That's not the way to do it. It's much better to do it with chainsaws and people choosing which trees they want to thin out. So we're glad to help get the right thing done.
Oh, that's great.
And this machine works out well. It's an old public works truck that we adopted, and it's great for piles like this that are difficult to chip. Some material chips better than other material, and this has a lot of dirt mixed in with it, so it would dull our chipper, but we'll be able to load it up with the claw and take it out to the Mount Doble transfer station.
Sure.
And then they bring in a big tub grinder about once a month and grind it all up out there, and then it's exported to be used for, I believe, fuel in a power plant out in Brawley somewhere.
Wow.
So it all gets used.
Sure. Everything's green, recyclable.
And so we are still getting a high demand of people. A lot of people did receive their hazard abatement notices. So please pay attention to those. Make sure that you are in compliance. Certainly we have a lot of grasses and weeds that have grown up because of the winter storms. Make sure that those are cut down to 4 inches in height. And the property owners really need to maintain them at those 4 inches in height, Ron.
Right.
And so if they grow back, still cut
Gotta do
those
it
down
again.
to 4 inches. Okay?
Because the home they save may be their own.
And so we'll also go and meet up with San Bernardino County Fire's chipping crew so that we can kind of show them what they're experiencing out in the field as well.
Great.
Yeah, they're working right up in Sugarloaf right
Oh,
now.
good.
Close by.
Well, let's watch you start on this load.
I'll get back to work here.
Okay, Gary. Well, these little crew has arrived. See, they're cleaning it all up. The neat thing about this chipping program is that I've never seen them leave any debris in the street. They usually will sweep it, get it all clean, and they do a great job. They really respect what they do.
I wanted to do this for a long time.
Yeah. These are stabilizers. They come out from the side and go down so that the truck will not tip, because the claw on the top is really heavy. Look at that coming up. Gary's up there. That's how he controls it all. You wouldn't want to be caught in that, I tell you. This is so cool what the county is doing in cooperation with the fire agencies here. We're working hard. Boy, there's over the last 3 or 4 years, there's been so much done to make this valley a fire-wise community that is just great. Look at that, one load. We're getting a little dust. Wind's blowing the wrong way. But that's okay. Well, look at that. We've got to get that one over. See how easy that is? He got a quarter of that in one scoop. That's amazing. You just got to have a defensible space property, folks. Just no doubt about it. So many people are doing it up here. You can't be left out. Down for another load. Wow. That is so cool. See, that's half done. In 2 claws full, it's half done. That's why they call it the speed picker-upper. Well, each pickup is the same, so I think we've seen enough from here. Now let's go up to Sugarloaf and watch the county chipper in action. Well, now we've moved over to Sugarloaf area. Man, look at this. They just got through paving. We're on Spruce Street. We're gonna go down and watch how they chip in the portable chipper. But look at this guy. Man, he's gonna have to get this cleaned up. This is a tree that's down and dangerous.
Notice for this.
I bet he has.
And he is probably gonna have to clean that up. I guarantee you. It's too vulnerable.
You bet.
Good, sir. How are you?
Good. You're the supervisor for Forest Fuels.
I'm one of the supervisors for the fuels reduction crew.
Right. And boy, what a job you're doing.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, we're in Sugarloaf now, and we showed the portable chipper.
Yes, sir.
But you know, it took, I count 7 guys here.
Yep. This is a new CET crew we have that Angel Quiros supervises. It's basically to get these guys some work and give them a couple months worth of work, and then they can get back on their feet and find some jobs.
Right. So this is not charged to County Fire.
No,
the
sir.
Crew, right?
No.
That's cool.
The CET crew pays for that, or for that program.
Yeah. But we just came from the Mitchell Street area, and that super, or what's it called?
Speed loader.
Speed loader.
Yes, sir.
Now I had one person on it where it takes 7 to do this. So it shows you that when there's huge piles, that speed loader really does it quick.
Yes, sir, it does.
As quick as these guys can do it.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's great. Well, thanks for what you're doing.
Hey, no problem.
You're making so much defensible space on this mountain, the fire doesn't dare get started.
There you go. That's what we're hoping for.
You bet. Thanks, Jake.
Thank you, sir.
Well, David, what an education. Things are happening.
You're absolutely right, Ron. The chipping crew did a great job of demonstrating to the people how quick they can pick up some of the material that people put out at the street, and that's what we need them to do, and that's what we're offering to people, is we'll come by and pick it up free as long as they start creating defensible space. And we're here in Sugarloaf, and I got to tell you, the county crews have been actually coming into Sugarloaf for the past 3 to 4 years, and I'm seeing a difference in the amount of vegetation on property, which is a good, positive thing. And I really see a huge community participation by those residents in Sugarloaf, and it's evident to me. So good job, Sugarloaf. We're here all summer long. All they have to do is call the chipping hotline number, which was 877-771-CHIP or 2447, and we will continue to be here all summer long in chipping. But I would also like to make point of a couple things. Number one, the 15-foot rule, which went into effect a couple of years ago, and that is all juniper shrubs within 15 feet of a structure need to be removed.
And those vents.
And that's a big deal because those are very easily ignited. And so we want to make sure that people know about that. The other thing, make sure that you limb things up 6 to 8 feet off the ground, and then you also increase spacing between the trees so that at least about 8 to 10 feet separation between trees, and keeping the most dominant tree there and then removing the smaller ones. We need to increase that spacing. So as people create defensible space, those are 3 rules to remember. They can go to thinazin.org, which is a website that has all that information about the 15-foot rule, as well as other requirements for defensible space, and they can call the chipping hotline number, and we'll be glad to help them just know what to do. We also have inspectors that are available, so if they call the chipping hotline number and they don't really know what to do, all they have to do is call the chipping hotline, and we'll send out an inspector that will help the property owner come into compliance. And that's our goal, is to try to help and work with the property owners this summer.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for all you do. We've been hosted here today by David Yegi. I could never remember you. Fire Fuels?
Program coordinator.
Program coordinator for the Big Bear City Fire Protection District.
Actually, all valley-wide agencies.
Yeah, you're really doing that. So, without you, David, we wouldn't be near as far as we are, because you live this 24 hours a day.
Well, this is a important community, and our goal is to try to be ready. That's why we're at Ready, Set, Go. When a wildfire does come, our community is prepared to handle it. And the difference that we make today in conducting this fuels reduction work is going to be meaningful when a wildfire comes. And our goal is to make it to a point that the homes actually survive a wildfire.
Oh, that's great.
And we're the last community in Southern California that has not been affected by a wildfire.
You bet you.
And so let's
over 100
work
years,
together to keep it that way.
You bet. Thanks so much for what you and all the crews. County Fire does, and all the agencies, fire agencies in the valley does, and
You're welcome, Ron.
we're
here to help people.
We're here to thank you too.
Okay.
Okay, folks, that's it. Ready, set, go. This has been a really interesting educational program. Now, don't go away. I'll be back right after these commercials.